Fantastic Four was planned to be a theatrical film released in 1994. This was a low-budget movie that featured the superhero team fighting against Doctor Doom and Mole Man, also showing the Fantastic Four origin story. Production of the film started in December of 1992 and was complete by the next year. During the summer of 1993, trailers of the movie were shown in theaters. However, a few months later, producer Bernd Etchinger announced that Fantastic Four would not be released. After cancellation of the film, it was said that the studio had the rights to the Fantastic Four property, but were not ready to make a big budget movie. And if they didn't put out something in a certain amount of time, they would lose the rights. This was confirmed by a producer who worked on the film. A few years later, bootleg copies of the movie began to surface on VHS tapes. Even though the Fantastic Four was never released, it appeared on a list titled 50 Top Comic Movies and was ranked above Batman and Robin. It also scored on Rotten Tomatoes. Another cool fact about the film is that producer Bernd Etchinger worked on the Fantastic Four movie from 2005 and its sequel in 2007. Although the film was lost for years, apart from the VHS tapes, it has been uploaded in full to YouTube and other video sites. It has gained a cult following, with many fans stating this is the best version of Doctor Doom that we've seen to date. When it comes to Nickelodeon cartoons, CatDog has to be one of my favorites. It's very entertaining with crazy characters and storylines, making the show a mainstay of 90s television. Just like other popular shows from the time like Rugrats and All Real Monsters, the creators wanted to make a video game based on it after it drew a wide audience. CatDog Saving Mean Bob began development in 1998 under the company Nowhere. The next year, screenshots of the game were shown off in PSX Nation and Billboard magazine. These were good for letting fans know about the game, but the most informative piece of advertisement was this one created by Nickelodeon. It shows the cover of the game and also shows some screenshots at the bottom explaining some details. One says you can play as cat or dog, with another saying, complete the levels to save Mean Bob, hinting that this is the main goal. Other than this, the plot of the game is unknown. CatDog Saving Mean Bob was set to be published by Hasbro Interactive, but in 2001, the company was sold to Infogrames, and the game was scrapped during the deal. CatDog did have a game on the PC in 1999 titled Quest for the Golden Hydrant, but the only appearance they made on the PlayStation was in Nicktoons Racing. I'm an avid PS1 collector, so I hate that this game was cancelled. Judging by screenshots of the game, it looks like it's possible that it could have been complete, but no prototype has ever been found. Freaky Stories is an animated series that also included short live-action segments with puppets. The show ran for 3 years from 1997 to 2000 and produced 35 episodes, with each one containing 4 animated shorts. Each short was about 5 minutes long and started with the narrator saying, "This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine." Freaky Stories made a total of 140 animated shorts, and for years only a third of them were available online. Nowadays, the show rarely airs on TV, but luckily in recent years, many episodes have surfaced. The first 26 episodes are available on Tubi, and Season 1 is now on Amazon Prime Video. I watched the second episode of Season 2 on YouTube, and this show is awesome. I'm surprised that I haven't discovered it until now. As of the making of this video, some of the series is still missing, but seeing as how the show ran for 3 years, it's very likely that they will all be found. My Peoples is a Disney animated film that started production in 1999 and was created by Barry Cook, who was a director of Mulan. The movie also had a working title of A Few Good Ghosts. The story is set in 1940 and takes place in Texas. revolving around a man who falls in love with a woman, but their families do not get along. The father of the girl attempts to cast a spell on the man, named Elgin, but the spell instead brings his dolls to life. After this, the dolls try different things to keep the couple together. The film was going to be an adventurous romantic comedy, with the humans and background being animated, but the dolls would have been CGI. My Peoples went through an outstanding number of changes as its production spanned for 4 years from 1999 to 2003. The CEO of Disney changed in January of 2003, and new CEO David Spade decided to make alterations to the movie despite years of hard work already being done. One major change was that the dolls would now be possessed by spirits of the couple's ancestors. Creator of the film Barry Cook wasn't pleased with the new changes, but continued the project because he wanted to see his vision come to light, even if it wasn't completely his anymore. My Peoples looked promising with a solid story and much of the film being done. However, on November 14th of 2003, the CEO of Disney canceled the film because he thought Chicken Little would do better in the box office. Because of the movie being in production for years, a few test animations and storyboards were complete, along with short clips of animation and quite a few screenshots. I really like the concept of this film, and it's a shame it got canceled. Although Chicken Little wasn't a bad movie, I think that Disney should have finished My Peoples. Kablam is a sketch comedy TV series that aired on Nickelodeon from 1996 to 2000. The show consists of different shorts that would play throughout each episode. Sniz and Fondue, Prometheus and Bob, and Action League Now were some of my favorites. Kablam is hosted by Henry and June. They presented each show by turning a comic book page. The show was a huge success and spawned a spin-off show about the host, rightfully titled The Henry and June Show. It first aired as a special in 1999 on Kablam titled A Show of Their Own. It was split into 2 segments, and the other segment was called Be True to Your School. This special was the beginning and end of The Henry and June Show, as no other episodes were ever produced. The special never aired on TV again, and was lost for years until 2015, when it was uploaded to YouTube. Creator of The Henry and June Show, Mark Merrick, has plans to post all episodes of Kablam on his website. He was asked by a fan about The Henry and June Show, and responded saying, "There's an unaired pilot episode for the show, and he doesn't plan to release it anytime soon because it looks rough." I would have liked to see The Henry and June Show become a full series, but it seems like Nickelodeon just scrapped it and kept going with Kablam for a couple of years. I grew up watching movies with the comedy duo Chris Farley and David Spade. So when I found out that David had a Lost animated series, I had to include it on this list. Sammy is an animated comedy series that aired on the NBC network in August of 2000. It was about an actor dealing with his dysfunctional family. Unfortunately, the show only ran for 2 weeks, airing 2 episodes before its cancellation. The episodes were titled Sammy Makes Amends and Denver. A total of 13 episodes were produced, but NBC never promoted the show, almost like they didn't want it to succeed. Similar to how the WB handled Mission Hill. The show never aired again and is mostly forgotten, leading to the episodes being lost, and 11 of them have never been seen at all. Because the 2 aired episodes were only shown once and never rerun, it's very unlikely that someone recorded it on VHS. All 13 names of the episodes are available online, along with a full description for the first 8. In July of this year, David Spade responded to a tweet about the show saying, quote, "I wish someone could find these episodes. I loved Sammy. NBC burned it off one summer years ago. Definitely too much for them. This was a cable show." Someone online claimed to have contacted a director of the show, and he responded saying that he has tapes of all the episodes that are now in storage. However, this hasn't been confirmed. What we can see of Sammy today is screenshots and quite a few animation cells online. I really enjoy animated shows from the early 2000s and the works of David Spade, so I really hope these episodes are found one day. Do you remember seeing any of these episodes that are still lost? What lost media topic would you like to see me cover next? Let me know in the comment section and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Until next time, stay up late productions.